Today is the 26th Ordinary Sunday, Year B, and our readings are from the book of Numbers, chapter 11, verses 25 through 29, and our second reading is from the letter of St. James, chapter 5, verses 1 through 6, and our Gospel is from Mark, chapter 9, verses 38 to 43, 45, 47 to 48. We cannot deny, and in fact we are aware of the tension between Catholics and Christians. Even though we believe in the same Jesus Christ and in the same God, yet very often Catholics and Christians are like enemies. We may have relatives or friends or colleagues who are Christians. Wherever we meet them, we will try our best to avoid talking about religion. We would rather talk about the haze. But very often, it is the Christians who ask us about the practices of the Catholic Church. Of course, there are times when some of the Christians just want to criticize us Catholics. They accuse us of praying to statues and worshiping Mary, and they irritate us by quoting the Bible so much. Not only their Bible knowledge is better than us, but for some of their questions, we don't even seem to know the answers. They ask questions like, why go for confession to a priest when we can confess our sins directly to God? Or why pray to saints? Or why pray for the dead? Of course, if we don't know the answers to their questions, then we have to find out or read up or discuss with our fellow Catholics. Nonetheless, the golden principle is to never criticize other religions, be it Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, or Judaism, because the Catholic Church teaches that these other religions also have the seeds of truth because they teach people to live good and moral lives. But the Catholic Church also teaches that we have the fullness of truth in Jesus Christ, who is the way, the truth, and the life. In today's Gospel reading, Jesus Christ teaches us the fundamental truth in the respect of our other religions. He told his disciples, especially John, not to stop someone from casting out devils in his name, because someone who works a miracle or a good deed in his name is not likely to speak evil against him. Because of this teaching, hence we must refrain from criticizing other religions, because they also exhibit rays of truth that teaches mankind to be good. Even if we are the ones who even if they are the ones who criticize us, we must not do the same. That is because Jesus taught us to pray for our enemies and for those who treat us badly. The teaching of Jesus is that we don't pay back evil for evil. Rather, we pay back with a blessing. When we follow these simple but truthful teachings of our faith, people will indeed see the truth of our religion. Nonetheless, we also cannot deny that some of the criticisms against us may be valid and have a point. We should pay attention when people say things like, can Catholics do this kind of thing? Or how can a Catholic be like that? Especially when our neighbors and friends and colleagues know that we are Catholics. It would be a real shame to hang a crucifix or a holy picture at the main door of our house, and yet at home we quarrel and yell and scream at each other as if we are doing some kind of exorcism. and fighting with the devil. There is a joke that goes like this. In the first year of marriage, the husband talks and the wife listens. In the second year of marriage, the wife talks and the husband listens. In the third year of marriage, the husband and wife talk and the neighbors listen. Yes, the bad examples of Catholics always undermine the faith and give the church a bad name. Jesus said in the gospel that anyone who is an obstacle or a bad example to the faith would be better to be thrown into the sea with a millstone around his neck. That is a serious warning. So today, Jesus is calling us to reflect and examine our lives and especially our actions. His stern teaching is this: to cut off immediately whatever wrong we are doing, lest we give a bad example to others. When we Catholics do something wrong or something bad, people not only wonder what kind of faith we have, but they also wonder what kind of God we believe in. So, wherever we hear of criticisms against us, let us not react by getting defensive. Let us see if there is the truth in the criticism, however ugly or painful it may be. They may even reveal to us whether we are for God or we are against God. May we be good and faithful Catholics, so that others can see that what we believe is a God of love. And with the love of God, let us be prepared to give a reason for what we believe in and work for what will bring people of God together than to do something wrong and turn people away from our good God. I wish you a blessed Sunday. Father Alexander Mudu.